What's up, Kings? It is NappyFu all up on your screen, and today is a That Nap Life video. I want to do an experimentation. Okay, you got all that? Good. So, I was thinking to myself, how would it be if I were to take a contour, split her down the middle, do one side with a moisturizing cream and the other side with a hydrating moisturizer, so a cream versus a liquid? If you're curious to know, then keep watching. NappyFu checking in. Let go. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope y'all are staying safe. Okay? And most importantly, prayed up. I believe I have done quite a few videos on moisturizing your natural hair versus hydrating your natural hair, okay? I do believe there is a difference between moisturized hair and hydrated moisturized hair. Both are good, but I think knowing when to do either or is important. So if you want to know what is she even talking about, like what I'm saying, check out my videos in the description box or the link in the corner, okay? Today, I wanted to see how in my basic, everyday, I've done it before, flat twist out, turn out if I was to use a cream moisturizer on one side and then a cream styler, and then versus a liquid moisturizer or a liquid hydrator on one side and a cream styler. So we're gonna see, girl. All right, let's get into it. Y'all know one style that I keep on doing, knowing good and well it's probably just not really the best style for 4C hair. The puff. The puff really isn't a good style for 4C hair if you're not going to stretch it. It did start off stretched, and then as the days and the time went by and by and by, I'll just spritz some water on top of it and keep it moving. Now what happens when I do that? My end's going to start to coil up. So I'm about to work through her contour. I'm so sorry. I keep on messing up on you, girl. I don't know why. But thank you for consistently taking me back. Okay. Hallelujah. But yeah, so we're going to split her down the middle. And luckily, I middle part quite often, so it shouldn't be too hard to get that middle. All right, so we have the hair split up. On this side here, the cream moisturizer I will be using is Camille Rose Moisture Butter, okay? And for this side right here, I will be using a hydrating liquid moisturizer, which is the Green Beauty pH Balancing Spritz. And I'm also going to still use water too. For styler, I am going to use Melanin Bung Bung, Deep Bung Bung, a Deep Bung Bung, oh, Melanin by Natural 85. I'm going to start with the liquid side because it's liquid, so therefore it's probably going to take a longer side. This will probably take longer to dry. Okay, so let me just start with this side. Here we go. So if you are a little confused on what is this girl even saying, it's okay. Because now that I'm watching this back, I'm like, I don't think you really just made it clear. Where'd you go? I'm basically testing out LCO, LOC, right? But I'm testing out the L, just using the liquid to re-moisturize, or the C, just using a cream to re-moisturize. Is that a little clearer? I hope so. All right, so to lock all of this in, I'm going to be using Shea Nut Oil. This is one of the newest members to my oil collection. I've actually probably had it over a year or so now. So I'm gonna lock all this in with this Shea Nut Oil, because again, my hair likes a heavier sealant. Okay, if I had whipped shea butter, I would have used this. I have shea butter, I just haven't whipped it yet. So Kings, you're not gonna see this on camera, but I did use that Shea Nut Oil to lock in both sides, the liquid side and the cream side, okay? Now before, why are you even doing this? Because honestly, y'all, a lot of us kinks, when it comes to re-moisturizing our hair, we all take different approaches. I know how I normally would do it. And now I'm wanting to try it against the other way that others do it and see what my outcome is going to be, you know? So this is not wash day. This is actually I'm doing this on my re-moisturizing day, and normally have to re-moisturize my hair 3 to 4 days after wash day, right? So this is not wash day, because on wash day, we all starting off the same way with the liquid in our hair, okay? Because it was just recently wet, right? So that's the liquid. I'm talking about when the liquid didn't already dried out, you done had your styling for your hair for a couple of days, and now you got to re-moisturize. what's going to work out a little bit better what if I just re-moisturize it by using an actual moisturizing cream, and that's it? Or let me go ahead and re-wet it, get it quenched again, hydrate again, and then, use a cream to style it and then lock it all in, call it a day. That's basically what I'm testing out today, y'all. So what I'm looking to see is which side is softer, feel a lot more moisturized, which side is more defined, which side was easier to do, and so on. All right, liquid side is done. Time for the cream. Boom. Now we're going to use our cream moisturizer, okay? Love the way this smells. I mean, we're not using no water, so I gotta make sure I use quite a bit. Starting with the elders. Y'all know, respect the elders. All right, so elders have been taken care of. Now let's go to the rest of the hair. Praying hands. Praying hands. Okay, pray it in the name of. Okay. There must have been a reason why praying hands came to my mind, because this side I probably should have prayed a little bit before I got to it, because man, when it came to styling the side, detangling the side, flat twisting the side that only used a cream moisturizer, my sister, brother, it was challenging. When I say challenging, it was cha-cha, lin-lin, jing-jing. Okay, like it was not a equal experience to the side that got a liquid moisturizer. It just wasn't. Detangling with a wide tooth comb, there was some friction, some pushback. To flat twist, I wasn't able to just flow through each section as I was on the liquid side. So that's definitely one immediate difference that I noticed. I also noticed that when I did use the cream moisturizer, like with the liquid side, my hair started to chill out a little bit, started to lay lower, started to hang. With the cream moisturizer, it kind of just stayed at attention the whole time. But yeah, y'all. So anyway, we're all done. I pretty much threw my hair into its satin wrap and just kind of chilled the rest of the day, and I let it dry. Yes, sorry, Kinks. 48, maybe even, it was probably even 72 hours later, y'all. Sorry, here I am finally taking it down. You can tell I probably had it in for a little bit because it already looks a little frizzy on both sides, but it's okay. So this is it coming up out of a stocking cap. I pretty much wore a wig on top of my flat twist. So you know how I mentioned with the cream side, installing it, I had a little bit of difficulty. Even taking it down, it didn't flow as fluid as it did on the side where I just used water. Okay, I have this clip sped up, but you can slightly tell I'm going through the side with water a little bit faster. One thing is for sure, shrinkage is real. Secondly, before I get to styling it for real, looks like as far as shrinkage goes, I feel like it's more shrunken on this side, which makes sense since it's water. But I seem to have more height, more volume on this side than I do on this side. So it's kind of weird. Oh, that makes sense because the cream moisturizer with the cream styler is probably weighing this down more. This was just water and cream, so. Yeah. As far as the feel goes, now this side feels a lot softer and a bit more lighter. It feels like you just drank an 8-ounce glass of water, okay? When I touch this side, I feel product on my fingers, so. Which makes sense because I use 2 different type of creams. So it feels moisturized and it feels crispy. Be honest, how many of y'all thought about some chicken as soon as I said the word crispy? Comment below. Now, what do I mean by crispy? What I meant by crispy is that side still, it feels stiff. It has a stiffness to it that I'm not experiencing on the side where I used a liquid. Now, as far as the definition goes, it's about the same. They're even. As for frizz, I do think on my liquid side, there is more frizz. On the side that I just use a cream, so on my cream side, there's really not that much frizz, and it's more elongated. The liquid side is puffier, which understandable, right? So as I try to get rid of that middle part, because that just ain't working for me, when it comes to fluffing this stuff out, I also noticed that the side where I just use a liquid moisturizer was easier for me to fluff and puff and get volume in, as opposed to the side that I just use a cream. That cream moisturizer with a cream styler, 2 creamy substances with ingredients in it that could just sit on top of my kinks, Maybe that's what I'm experiencing right now, because it's definitely a lot more weighed down on that side as opposed to the side that had a little bit of quench, had some water to help work everything in. So, but yeah, that cream side was just not gonna let me be great. All right, so I'm gonna have to rock it like this. I wanted to wear it all the way down, but this side keeps going flat. So I'm just gonna kind of smooth this on back since it wants to be flat anyway. Let me change. All right, y'all, so that's my little experimento. Hope this experiment helped you. Which one is better? I would say my hydrated side does feel softer, a little bit more quenched, if you will, than the side that just got moisturization. So what does this tell me? To me, I will combine all of them. I normally would hydrate my hair, then put in any moisturizer or a leave-in conditioner, then I would style it. When I combine all those together and then lock it in with the oil or butter, win-win situation, okay? When I do one or the other, moisturize or just hydrate and style or just moisturize and style, there's a difference. There's a difference in how long it lasts and how the style comes out, and there's a difference in how it feels. Now, I know for some people, when it comes to styling their hair, they have to restyle. They don't want to use straight water because it's gonna affect the hair. And to that, I have to say, don't sacrifice the health of your hair for a hairstyle. I know, because I'm a wig wearer, and sometimes I do fall into that terrible trap of going days without touching my hair because it's covered up by a wig. And kinks, when I say it has set me back, it has set me back. But we're going to talk about that in the Snapchat video to come. And now we have come to today's Snapchat question. I would like to know from you, Team Kinks, on your re-moisturization day, like the day when you're like, man, I need to re-moisturize my hair. What are you grabbing first? A liquid, or are you grabbing a cream? Let us know in the comment box below, what is your re-moisturization routine? Trust me, your response will definitely help another kink out. Thanks in advance. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please go ahead and help your girl out by hitting that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the bell right next to it so you can be notified the next time that I am all up on your screen. Also, if you're bored during the week, come on and hang out with me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all of that, all of that. And I will catch you on the next one. By the grace of God, you will see this face all up on your screen again, okay? Until then, remember, Team Kinks. I said Team Kinks. In order to have healthy hair, got to do healthy things consistently. NappyFu checking out. Deuces.
If I told you you were, if I told you you were, if I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful.